Grand Raw Rising, kings and queens. Grab your coffee or your tea and enjoy some sacred healing space for all ages and reflections that are welcomed. No matter if you're at work, watching the kiddos at home, or even driving on the road, Rising with Raw is a beautiful sacred space to learn about the chakras as well as receive our collective card reading for the day. Along with this, we will have beautiful guests and members of the tribe come on to share their gifts, their practices, knowledge, and wisdom as we self-empower and become aware of who we are as we go forth by day.
Walking like an Egyptian. Walking like an Egyptian. Walking like an Egyptian. Walking like an Egyptian.
A rebel who went searching for treasures in his soul, fishing for gold. I found a key to unlock the door to my mind's gate, hidden with some hieroglyphs. Told me about my future and my past, and that I should get. Till I work it and get up off my ass. I'm on the path to move the masses to spiritual tactics. So masters, you bastards, ready to do classes.
Time to get a little extra dimensional. Grand day, everybody. It's Marcus Christolight. In this episode of Rising with Raw, we go into our ancient Egyptian Khemetic Book of Doors deck, and we are visited by our guest of the Oracle, Apet. It's time to step forward to birth co-creations and beautiful life. We then travel into the extra dimensional Stellar Gateway Chakra as our chakra of the day. And with this being our chakra of the day, we are then assisted with the Archangel of Travel, Geometry, Archangel Metatron, to assist us in a quartz crystal stellar gateway chakra activation. Enjoy the episode. Feel free to leave your feedback or anything that you'd like to reflect upon or that you got downloaded during this video. If you are someone that would like to be a guest on Rising with Raw, you may direct message me, Marcus Christolight, to set up an episode. Ashe. Let's take a moment to allow ourselves to just be, to settle in and ground into the space. Maybe just take a moment, maybe even close our eyes. Take a nice long deep breath. And really feel the breath and be intimate with it. And let it all out. Maybe even shake your body a little bit. Let out that energy. Grand Raw Rising and Grand Day, wherever you are on this earth during this time, tapping in. Welcome to Rising with Ra on this Wednesday. How are we doing in the middle of the week thus far? If you haven't yet, maybe check in with your mental health. Give your mental attention. See if there's any patterns or thoughts or attachments in the mind that could be worked on. Check in with the emotions. See if there's any buried or stuck emotions within us, or if there's any uncontrolled and impulsive emotions, or if there's any other type of emotions that we want to recognize and provide our attention. And then next, tapping into our physical. Scan your physical being. Is there anything that could use some attention and love and nurturing in your physical being? It's a great way, a 3-step way of doing a self-check-in and scan of your being. Just checking in with your mental body, emotional body, and physical body. And you can always journal this stuff out. You can do it one by one. And then you can address them with a meditation or practice, crystals, whatever it may be. But for everybody out there, if you don't know me yet and you're new to this space, my name is Marcus, and I also go by Christolight. I'm a multifaceted, highly intuitive psychic medium, holistic energy healing practitioner that works based off of the quantum mindset. And I'm your host of Rising with Ra, Sacred Pharaoh of the Space. And coming up on this episode of Rising with Ra, we will be doing our collective card reading of the day, and we will be doing it from the ancient Egyptian alchemical Book of Doors divination deck. And then we will be going over our chakra of the day, continuing with the 12 chakra system. We have now made our way all the way up to the Stellar Gateway Chakra. And a little bit later on, in the second half of this live, we will go over the Stellar Gateway Chakra. And then I will lead in, facilitate us in a very wonderful, connected Metatron meditation, as Metatron is one of the main guides to help us with the Stellar Gateway Chakra and all the energies of that dimension. And you guys will learn later on what that dimension is that the Stellar Gateway Chakra resonates with. So that's what is coming up on this episode of Rising with Ra. For all of you out there that are tapped in or going to be tapping in later on the replay or on YouTube. And I just want to say thank you to all of you that have continued to support continue to grow with this community and receive my light, the wisdom and knowledge coming through me, as well as commenting and sharing your light and wisdom and knowledge as well. Thank you. Thank you for all of you. Thank you to all my subscribers on YouTube and everybody else that has continued to support near and far. A couple reminders. I have my Crystal Healing 101 classes beginning on the 5th of next month. $33 for one class, $144 for all 5. It's a 5-part series. It's online via Zoom. And you get the Zoom link through me after you make your payment. First one on the 5th is going to be going over the fundamentals, the function, the esoteric, the science, and different meanings throughout ancient civilizations and modern time of how crystals function, how we utilize them, and the mechanics and science behind how they work. So you'll be learning that along with the multidimensionality of them, like what mental plane of existence they are, what they are when it comes to their spirit, and much more. So that's the Crystal Healing 101. And then on the 4th, the day before, I will be hosting the second Sacred Light meditation space, which is also on Zoom call. And that one is a free donation-based space with a suggested donation of $22. And if you would like to be a part of that sacred space on the 4th for a Sacred Light meditation, as well as group sacred journaling and reflection, just reach out, direct message, and I'll send you the link along with the boundaries and codes for the space as well. And then coming up this Friday at a local festival here in Ohio, I will be facilitating and vending at Eagle and Condor Fest, hosted by my good brother Kevin. Very native rooted and well balanced and centered. It's all about sobriety, honor, sacredness, and universal love. So that is what's coming up in the spaces that I am holding or going to be collaborating in that you can be a part of to experience. If you have any questions, just let me know. And if you guys haven't yet, I just released a full hour to hour and a half long testimony on one of my Soul Origin Galactic Therapy sessions. And in these Soul Origin Galactic Therapy sessions, I am guiding a meditation and connecting with the other person's higher self. And then that person's higher self then channels through me and guides me to guide the meditation in a specific way for the client to be able to become aware and receive messages, codes, and awareness of their higher self. And with that comes many potential benefits. And if you are interested in hearing about those potential benefits, as well as a story and testimony of someone's experience, you can go on my YouTube channel, Sacred Light Healing and Wellness. And it's my latest video where you can go under Soul Origin Galactic Therapy on my playlist. And I have 2 testimonies on there. And the latest just dropped last night with Marcia, Energy Soul Child. You can see highlights of it. It's posted on my page here, Sacred Light 33. It's towards the top. Hello, grand day, everybody. I am Marcus Christolight, and I'm here today for our session.
Greetings, Marcus. Hey, everybody. Yeah, it was a few weeks ago now, and it was mind-blowing and very healing. Yeah, a very connective force. So I've had different experiences through meditation regarding my past lives, and some of them have been otherworldly, and but it wasn't Earth we came back to. There was somewhere else that we went first, and then we came back. And at that point, when we were going to leave the crystal realm, I could feel the tears and the grief building up and building up and building up, and I felt like I was going to implode. And I was aware in my light body that tears were rolling down my face, and I was doing the meditation and preparing to go on to the next phase of the meditation, because it was like in 3-4 stages. And then you said, and if at any point you want to release, oh, that was it. The floods. I didn't even wait for you to finish the sentence. I was purging like you wouldn't believe.
Open the floodgates.
Floodgates. Even Moses couldn't hold that back.
Yeah, I
It was
I
heavy.
remember hearing the tears start coming out, and I was like, "There it is. We hit the spot." All right. So our collective card reading for this Wednesday. All right, our guide for the collective reading today, the Khemetic Alchemical Book of Doors deck. It is going to be Apet. Apet. So whenever you see this Ankh right here, and you see it's being utilized, it represents some type of creative force or eternal force. So that being said, let's see what the book has to say for us. Alrighty. Apet represents beginnings, divinatory meaning, the multiplication of assets, pregnancy, gestation, a return to the still center, the source of the phenomenal world. Very interesting. So it also says here, Apet is described as symbolizing the matrix that carries what is reborn. And in this card, she holds the Ankh of Life in one hand, and the other resting on the emblem of protective magical power. This is her knot or noose, her womb, which is the earliest form of the Ankh. So, that being said, what it sounds like here is there's an energy coming in that is supporting us in a way of abundance, in a way of multiplying and growing and expanding from the experiences that we've been having, the shadows that we've experienced, and even the hard, potentially traumatic times that we've experienced. They create multiplication. It creates more expansion. And along with this, with this type of supportive energy, this supportive energy provides a backbone. It provides a stable support for excuse me. It also supplies a deeper sense of wisdom moving forward on our path. And as tough as the dark times can be, the dark times represent the womb. And when we're in this womb, this is where we're able to do a lot of reflecting, a lot of regenerating, and a lot of releasing. And when it comes to this releasing, it may come with some really hard times of facing ourselves and facing aspects of ourselves. With that being said, try to remember that those harder, darker times are preparing. They are leading you to something more, something lighter. As long as you put action into clearing, trying to surrender and let go, and integrate. A lot of us are having birthing pains right now as we are shedding into this new evolutionary self. And with that comes, the feeling of losing things, losing people. But it turns out that we're not losing anything. We're always interconnected with all. And if we can remember this, we can find grace and being able to accept when old chapters are closing out and new chapters are beginning. Some of us walk each other for a certain amount of time, and then we continue on to a new phase of our life. And this is in many different dynamics and relationship forms. But ultimately, we're always connected, and we are aware of each other in higher dimensional planes. These avatars and beings right here in the physical are just physical representations and vehicles. I'm also hearing that it's a good time to now step forward with your ideas, to step forward with your creative co-creations, to step forward with your gifts, your passions, and any other beautiful ideas that you have to help provide for yourself and others. Maybe there's a way that you wanted to start integrating new things into your workspace. Or you want to start getting involved in other spaces like community. This energy is supporting these type of ideas to be acted upon and at least tried. If we just hold something in our thoughts and never put any action into it or even attempt it, what's the use? And why rob ourselves of, the potential joy and potential energy of experiencing, what we put forward, what we express, and what we envision and see taking place from whatever it is that we're resonant with. So yeah, this is our card reading. Just really, we've been stepping into the shadows and the underworld and facing these parts of ourselves in the last couple of weeks. And this is like that cracking, that opening of, okay, you've done a lot of really dirty work. Now it's time to start integrating that dirty work into beautiful growth and blossoming and spreading of your rays of light and sharing your gifts and co-creating. So that's what I got for you today on our card reading. Apet for the Book of Doors. We also want to be wise too of the resistance in our being that we can create if we do not attempt or put forward our expressions and co-creative abilities. Alrighty, so that does it for our collective card reading of the day on this episode of Rising of Ra.
Sacred Light Healing and Wellness is a sacred safe space and container to help bridge and streamline the collective conscious. Along with this, providing spaces and holistic energy healing practices to help uncover our hearts and strengthen each other from within.
Beautiful, brother. Thank you.
So that we may tap in to the awareness of our sacred light within. If you are someone that is looking for sacred space, looking for conscious reflection, conscious guidance, as well as receiving energy in particular practices that are able to help with shedding layers, becoming clear, gaining wisdom from our past experiences, as well as strengthen our relationships and bringing balance and harmony into our everyday well-being. Here at Sacred Light Healing and Wellness, I, Marcus Christolight, offer my holistic quantum healing services of Reiki, personal customizable guided meditations, light language activations, crystal healing, soul origin and Cashapp meditations, chakra empowerment, intuitive life guidance, and oracle card readings. These services are all available to you today through my holistic energy healing practices. You may contact me, Marcus Christolight, on Instagram, SacredLight33, Facebook, Christolight Robbins, email, marcustut23@gmail.com. Contact me today to inquire about a service or to ask any questions on your healing journey. Wholeness, balance, love. Now we'll go ahead and move into our chakra of the day. And today's chakra of the day is going to be the Stellar Gateway Chakra. We're continuing on the 12 chakra system. And our last chakra was the Soul Star Chakra, and that one was located 6 inches above the head, and it dealt with the Akashic Records, soul retrieval, the shamanic realm, as well as tapping into karmic lives and the other side. So now our chakra of today, the Stellar Gateway. This one is located 18 inches above the head. The color that it represents is gold and orange. The traits of this chakra and the way it helps us in our life and translates. It is our direct connection to our soul origin or higher self. It is where we access the codes and blueprints for our higher missions. It is presented as the crown of the whole entire being. So when I say the crown of the whole entire being, we have the crown chakra right here at the top of our physical being and our physical chakra system. So the Stellar Gateway acts as the crown for the 12 chakra system. It is also access to dimensions beyond and past time and space. So this is going beyond the 4th dimension. It is the 9th dimensional anchor, which is also why it's the crown of the light body, or the crown of the 12 chakras. It is an anchor for the 9th dimension. It is also how we access and where we access our Merkaba light body vehicle for traveling to other worlds in time and space. When this chakra is blocked, this is how it can manifest into our life. It can feel and experience like being disconnected from source consciousness. And it can also be a block up and unclear clarity on your soul blueprints and your higher mission. Crystals that resonate for this chakra, there's not going to be very many due to how vibrational it is and how otherworldly this energy center is as well. But we have Nova Coolite, and then any quartz crystal. Practices that you may utilize for the Stellar Gateway Chakra. You can intentionally go into meditation and call in your soul purpose, or call in your blueprints for your mission and higher soul purpose. You can also do Christ conscious meditations. And you can also consciously connect with and call in Archangel Metatron, as he is the main guide and archangel for the Stellar Gateway. He is also one of the main guides to help us with travel and accessing our Merkaba. And he's also the one that holds the blueprints, the codes, and the geometrical patterns to help you be able to go into the realm of patterns, codes, and to be able to integrate, rearrange, and recalibrate your codes and oh yeah, just went deep there for a moment. Yeah, he helps you with your codes and your geometrical patterns, and he can help recalibrate your system. And you can download and upload different blueprints through Archangel Metatron. And then lastly, the Hertz frequency for the Stellar Gateway is 16,384 Hertz. That is 16384 Hertz frequency. So that is some information about the Stellar Gateway Chakra, which is our chakra of the day on this Rising with Ra. And then here in a moment, I will go ahead and guide us through a wonderful Archangel Metatron Stellar Gateway Chakra activation. So get yourself ready and enjoy this space as we connect with Metatron and the Stellar Gateway, and do a little astral travel with our conscious mind. It's going to be a beautiful practice, and thank you all for being here. If you're just tapping in and you were not able to see the card reading of the day, you guys can watch it on the replay here on Sacred Light 33 on Instagram, as well as on my YouTube channel later today, Sacred Light Healing and Wellness. And I also just covered our chakra of the day, which is the Stellar Gateway Chakra. Now, here in a moment, I'm going to guide us through a Archangel Metatron Stellar Gateway Chakra activation. So with that being said, feel free to get comfortable, grab your crystals, any sage or Palo Santo, set up an altar, whatever it is that you would like to do in your sacred space. And a reminder, we hold the Rising with Ra Zen Space Community Share. Every episode, I offer everybody that is a part of this beautiful Ra Rising community and family, whether viewing or on the show, I give you guys the opportunity to send me any images or any videos of the way you set up your Zen space during these Rising with Ra episodes. So if you want to send me images of the crystals that you used today, or the altar that you set up in your Zen space, feel free to send me the pictures and videos, and then I will add them in to the YouTube episode as part of the Rising with Ra Zen Space community share. And then with that, it provides opportunity for you to be able to share a little bit of your light and your authenticity, as well as bridge with community and share with community ideas of what you do with your sacred space. And also another way to humanly connect by showing these beautiful sacred spaces that we create together. So that is something that's available to you if you guys want to present, share your light, show a little bit about what you use today in this Rising with Ra space during the practice. I will gladly put them in on the YouTube edition, as well as post it on the reel on Instagram. All right. So let's go ahead and take a moment to use the restroom, grab some water, get comfortable, and get set for the activation. And then we'll be back in a couple minutes to get started. If you feel called to sending in any images or videos of your Rising with Ra Zen space at home or wherever you are while tapped in during Rising with Ra, you can direct message me and send your images or videos of your Zen space to share with the community during the Rising with Ra practice, and I will add it in. Thank you, Holly Stark, for sending in your Zen space. Ashe. All right, welcome back, everybody. Just clearing out the space for us. Alrighty. So as we begin this practice today, if you are someone at home that has a quartz crystal, Go ahead and grab your quartz crystal and place it on top of your crown. This quartz crystal is going to amplify our crown portal to our connection up into through the soul star to the stellar gateway to help bridge and connect. With this, we're helping bridge in, and we're going to download in our higher mission and soul purpose blueprint codes. So this could be quite a bit of energy. It could be an influx, just so you know. But we're also going to, do some grounding in this meditation to help ground in the codes and the downloads. And there also may be some uplifting of energy taking place. So if you feel any upliftment of energy kind of crawling through your being, or electrical, or kind of anxious like, just remember the breath and stay with the breath as you move through this transformative session. Along with this, we will call it Archangel Metatron to assist in bringing in patterns and codes and geometry for the being to integrate into our physical, subconscious, and conscious mind. So yeah, just go ahead and get yourself comfortable. And if you're sitting, just check in and make sure you have your back straight as much as you can. You can use a pillow, the edge of a bed, a couch if you need. And then if you're laying down, making sure you don't have your legs crossed and they're straight, so they're not blocking the flow of energy in and out of the soles of your feet. And then next, checking in with the shoulders, making sure that we are relaxing our shoulders, releasing any tension, along with the arms, allowing them to relax, be loose. Checking in with the jaw, making sure we're not clenching our teeth. Checking in with our hands, making sure we are not balling our fingers. And then now checking in with the breath, breathing in through the nose, expanding the stomach. Drawing the breath all the way down to the earth to ground and anchor. And then exhaling out of the mouth. Breathing in through the nose. Drawing it down to the earth. Feeling it ground and anchor your energy. And then exhaling out of the mouth. Continue to focus on this breath throughout the meditation. And you may now close your eyes if you would like. And continue to focus on the breath. With every breath, becoming more light, becoming more grounded, becoming more at peace. As you breathe, becoming lighter, getting to let go of the physical world, beginning to feel all become energy, all become one flow. You may feel your body sway, you may feel your energy within sway or move. Do not resist and allow it to flow. As we breathe, grounding more and more to the earth with every breath. And now with the crown chakra nice and activated and expanded with the quartz crystal. Crown chakra is now open and magnetizing and ready to receive higher self blueprints, higher mission and purpose codes, down through the higher dimensions, down through the 9D, and through the Stellar Gateway Chakra. Now can feel a golden and orange bright light begin to trickle down from the Stellar Gateway down to the Soul Star, down to the crown. And as this bridge now forms from the Stellar Gateway into the crown chakra, Archangel Metatron now comes into our space to begin sending, transmitting divine source codes, blueprints, and geometrical patterns that are ultimately necessary for the highest and most whole for your personal being to receive. You may affirm with yourself, I am open to receiving higher self blueprints and codes. And so it is. Continuing to breathe as Metatron alchemically produces the codes, the symbols, the geometry that is needed, and begins to happily streamline it down this golden orange bridge through the Stellar Gateway, through the Soul Star, down to the causal and the crown chakra. Staying with the breath, continuing to breathe as these codes magnetize and begin to integrate throughout the system. These golden and orange codes begin to flow down through the third eye chakra, down throughout the body, through the shoulders, through the arms, down the throat, down the chest and the heart center, down the stomach and the solar plexus, wrapping around the back and the waist and the ribs, moving down to the sacral at the bladder, and then down to the root chakra at the base, over and opening the hips, clearing the pelvis, clearing out the tailbone and the buttocks. The golden orange light of codes travel down the thighs, the quads, the hamstrings, down the knees, the calves, down the feet. This bridge of orange and golden lights makes its way out of the soles of the feet and begins to enter down into Mother Earth. And these roots deeply flowing into the earth make their way all the way down to the Earth Star Chakra at the core of the Mother Earth. And it wraps around and becomes secure, grounding and stabilizing our being, mentally, physically, emotionally, astrally, and every other way within our aura is now grounded, stable, and harmonized. As we are receiving these downloads and blueprints from Metatron, awakening DNA that has been dormant, triggering parts of the nervous system and the brain that are waking up from these codes. Releasing any stored blockages surrounding these codes and downloads. Purging any blockages in the way of integrating and receiving. Remembering to stay with the breath. These codes will speak to you exactly how you need them to, without any effort from you, but to be open and to receive and listen. It is authentic to each of us how we will receive our codes and our downloads for our mission and purpose. And an affirmation that you may repeat out loud or inside your mind if you wish goes like this. I affirm that I am allowing myself to clear any blockages or imbalances that are keeping me from being an awareness and embodiment of my highest soul purpose, my galactic missions, and remembering why I'm here and who I am. I am allowing these blockages to dissolve, to release, and be integrated as lessons for wisdom and inner power. I am devoting myself daily to practices, to tools, to focusing my energy on supporting my highest purpose and missions here on this earth. I am breaking patterns and behaviors that are not serving this intention, and I see the benefit of doing so, as I not only will lift my own self and my vibration, but I will lift the collective and others around me to a higher vibration. Now Archangel Metatron sends down beautiful, loving gifts of blessings, abundance codes, and manifestation energy. Utkiyana wa shikitana sudratayama kukayana na shututikiyana chutapoko ayana kayana ko usukukiyana na shikiyana usukona yana chikiyana yakoa ukora ya siyana shikia uarakia ko shora ya si itikiyama kuro rachiki Uchikiana nasakya, Gora shikia, Urachikiyama, Uchikiana sikia, Uraya sikia nasiki, Usukutaya maya koa. Go ahead and take a final big deep breath in and hold it for a while. And release. As you receive this pouring and filling of your cup of abundance, manifestation, and gifted abilities from Metatron, Metatron now places a golden orange shield of light around your aura and your entire energy field, sealing and protecting your energy while you're in this process of alchemical mastery and transformation that's taking place right now and for however long needed. As we shift into more of our higher purpose, to embody more of our divine blueprint, there may be purging, there may be buried old versions coming up to the surface as time goes on. And just remember your tools, remember your guides, remember your support and community that you can receive clarity and guidance from. Take time to nurture yourself. Take time to allow yourself to process and fully feel things that are coming through. You have all the time and all the space for you to be able to do what you need, to address what you need, and take the time that you need to be and be present with yourself. Now with the breath, begin to navigate your way consciously back to your physical avatar and then into your physical environment. Whenever you're ready, at your own pace. Open your eyes and move your body. Namaste, Ashe. Wow. Wow, Ooh. Got chills, big chills right now. Like right here, I feel like a very light energy, just like, wow. I am like so sensationalized right now. Like my shoulders and up feel like it's in ecstatic bliss right now. how's everybody feeling? If anybody in the comments would like to hop on to share your experience or share a little bit with the community, feel free. Wowee! That's a natural high right there. That's right, Holly, I'm with you. I feel high. Wow. Just remember what I said at the end. Just remember, remember to ground yourself. Remember to give yourself integration space if you need it. Because when you're in like an integration space, you're sensitive, you're vulnerable, and you can absorb a lot of energy. So just be aware of that. If you feel like you're in a very sensitive and vulnerable energetic space, just be aware of your grounding and make sure that you're consciously acknowledging your protection as well. Phew. And you can go ahead and take that quartz crystal off your head if you put it on your crown, which I am sure this had a great effect as well. So anytime you're doing a practice of any sort, you can use a quartz crystal for anything to help amplify your intention. So whatever it is that you're doing, and you have quartz crystals, grab yourself a quartz, consciously hold it and connect with it. I mean, you can look at it, you don't have to look at it, but sit there, connect with it, and telepathically express that you are placing your intention into the crystal. So you just say like, I am placing the intention of allowing you to amplify my crown chakra. Or I am setting the intention to allow this quartz crystal to amplify my connection with Metatron. Something like that. That's all you have to do to intentionally affirm. And then you place that intention into the quartz, and then it amplifies it for you. It's what we've done throughout many civilizations and times. That's why we have what we call Lemurian starseed quartz crystals. Going back to Lemurian civilizations, we used to engrave and synchronize codes, messages, and memories into the quartz crystals, and that's what you're tapping into when you get in a Lemurian quartz. You're getting the messages and codes from that civilization. Wow. Ooh. Wow, big release. So something about yawns. If you're someone that yawns a lot, yawns are a sign of energetic releasing. So it doesn't always have to be you're tired. It could also be that you're like in a meditative state and you are releasing energy. Wow. So yeah, you guys can do this meditation practice anytime on your own as well. Just call in Metatron, consciously connect with the Stellar Gateway, and bridge it to your crown or wherever else. It's a simple technique that you can use at home.
Hello. It's been a while. Hey,
Hello.
Marcus.
I can't see you.
Oh, you can't see me? I can see myself. Hold on, let me...
All I see is
Can you?
myself. It's strange. It doesn't even show that I have another person here. I can
Oh,
hear you,
wow.
but
But
it's
you
so
can't
weird.
see?
Yeah,
I can still
it's almost
see
like
you.
it's like you're calling in from another dimension, and it's not even a video.
Yeah.
Like you're just like, what the
Wow.
heck?
Okay, then. We'll go with it. Hey,
But
sis.
yeah,
Hey, Sue.
um,
Just joined.
if
I
there's
love you.
anything that you want to share regarding the meditation
It
experience,
was
feel free.
absolutely beautiful, and I loved the affirmations. Thank you so much for leading that. It was really, really powerful. I felt it today. Yeah. I feel high on my own supply.
Wonderful. That's what it's all
Yeah.
about, right there.
Thank you. Absolutely much appreciated. Hey, yeah. Hey, Sarah. Come on up as well. Share your experience. You had the quartz crystal flying off your head.
Yeah. Sarah, if you'd like to come on, you can definitely share your experience as well. We're not going to be on for too much longer, just a few more minutes.
Yeah.
We're going to
Wrap it up.
Draw.
So, I don't know if you know my situation, but I'm getting my crystals back on November 3rd when my mom visits. So, I'll be happy to have those back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always nice having those companions.
It is. It's beautiful. So powerful.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah. I see you. I love you, sister.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. And I want you to send me info on your upcoming stuff so that I can join one of the Zoom classes coming up.
Okay. Will do.
Yeah.
Yeah. For everybody out there, I have two spaces coming up. The 4th of November, it is going to be my next Sacred Light meditation space, and this will be a guided meditation plus some journaling and reflection together as a community. And we also get to vote together for the topic and intention of focus. And there will be multiple choices between things such as abundance and fortune, as well as self-empowerment and self-care, as well as, let's see, inner child healing. And then there's another choice as well. So that will be on the 4th. That one's free. It's donation based. And you just direct message me for the Zoom
Brilliant.
link. And then on the 5th, the next day, I will be starting my Crystal Healing 101 classes. And that's a 5-class series that will be throughout the month of November. And that one starts at $33 for one class, $144 for 5 classes. And there will also be recordings available. So if you want to be a part of it, but you can't make the live Zoom dates, you can still be a part of it, pay for it, and receive the recording to be able to watch, listen, tap in at any time. So that is available as well. Those are the two main spaces I'm going to be hosting coming up on the 4th and the 5th of November.
Sounds absolutely fantastic. Thank you for leading those.
Absolutely.
Can't wait to join at least on the 4th. Yeah. I'll be there.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
Absolutely. You're welcome. I'm going to go ahead and close it out and call it a wrap for today on this
10845. 10845. 10845. Close the circle.
Thank you. Again, everybody, if you'd like to be part of any of my spaces or classes or workshops or any one-on-one services, just direct message me right here, your boy, Christolight, and I'll reply to you pretty quickly. Everybody knows that's here, that talk to me, that I'm a pretty efficient communicator. Like, I message back pretty quickly. I do take, passion in being a reliable communicator, being dependable. So just reach out, ask questions, or if you want to book a service, let me know, and we'll get things rolling for you.
Amazing. Love you, Marcus. Thank you so much.
You too, sister.
Namaste.
And I love everybody
brother.
else out there. Thank you all and thank you all that have continued to support, to share love, to be a part of these spaces and grow as community. I wish you all a beautiful rest of your Wednesday, and I will see you on Friday for the next Rising with Raw, 11 a.m. Eastern. We'll be doing the higher heart chakra. Don't want to miss that one. And also, if anybody wants to be part of the Sacred Kingdom online community to connect with beautiful community and others around the world, direct message me about that space as well. All right, everybody. Surya, wholeness and balanced love.
Wholeness and balanced love. Love that. Take care, everyone.